Wow! I gotta tell you right now, my heart is so full. And just like many of us in the room, I was actually thinking about, first of all, I just want to say thank you to Dallas HR for this incredible honor, but I was thinking about a phone call I got from the Dallas HR staff member, Erin. She's in the room, and she called me and was telling me that I was going to be the recipient of this award. And I immediately went back to 2005. And I remember walking into the door at the DoubleTree Hotel off 635 in Midway. Anybody there? Yeah. And I remember looking to the right and seeing a sea of people, and everybody looked like they knew each other. I know everybody has that feeling in the room. You go to an event, you're like, oh my goodness, how am I going to find my lane here? And so what I found out is many don't know each other. They just met. And several meetings later, I was sitting at the table, just like this, and I was sitting next to Terry Salka. And Terry was leading, she was a volunteer leader. She said, hey, I see you're a member. Do you want to join a committee? And I'm like, well, what committee? What are we talking about here? She said, it's the Government Affairs Committee. And I said, absolutely. Count down. And I looked at the person at my right, and I said, hey, what's government affairs? I had no idea. And I remember when I went, I was just like, I just wanted to meet some people. But I was thinking about this, I wanted to share this tonight, and that is, when I joined that committee, it was more than just like being part, like many of you are volunteer leaders in the room, you're part of a committee, and like I'm part of something bigger. But for me, I was thinking about, you get a chance to see what good looks like. When you're in that committee room, you get to see people that have good attitudes, you get to see people that have great energy. I remember Lynn Stewart, a former Lifetime Achievement winner, had the ambassadors program, and it was a full house. She had so much energy. And you got to see how to show up. And I was thinking the whole time I was pulling all of these different things and putting it in my toolkit. Oh yeah, that's how I want that attitude. I want to show up like that. I want to be consistent like that. And then it helped me become the president in 2012. And then later I got to serve as chairman of the board. Wow, I never dreamed of any of this. And I was thinking, just showing up and just continuing to serve. And then, I was thinking this doesn't happen without a great support system. And so I just wanted to real quick, I just want to acknowledge a few people. First of all, the Armstrong Company. I went to my boss is here, Mike Gonzalez is here. And did you know, fun fact, I started at the Armstrong Company 22 years ago today. Yeah. And I remember I had a great boss and he said, hey, get out there and network, do your thing. And you have to have that. You have to have people that believe in you and that say, hey, go out there and build relationships and make it happen. And then, of course, I have an incredible family. I have my brother Mark here tonight with his fiancee, Jenna Lee. And Mark's the one that opened the door for me to move to Dallas, Texas in 1995. And then lastly, my wife, Dana. So I was actually thinking about this. First of all, she's the one that gave me the hall pass, right? She said, hey, get out there, you can do your networking, your social business. But I was thinking, we did part of Dallas HR for half of our marriage. We celebrated 40 years last year. Nice. And I've been part of Dallas HR for 21. So anyway, I just want to say thank you. This means so much to me. I'm going to continue to keep achieving. I mean, come on. I'm part of the ambassador group for our state conference, and I just want to say this. Listen, I love Dallas HR, and I love the people of Dallas HR. And I believe that if you love your organization, you love the people you work with, if you love the people you volunteer with, you got to get out there and tell people about it and get them involved. And I'm so full of gratitude, and I'm so excited to see what's ahead. So thank you, everybody. God bless.